Good morning, my fine YouTube friends and family. Well, you are my family. How are you this morning? It is July 18th, 2015, Saturday morning. It is about 11:15 here in fine Wyoming time. It is a beautiful day out, slightly breezy. Let's see what we got going on for temperature. I know that's not right. It is 66 degrees. That's what it says it is here. 66 degrees right now. It was only supposed to get up to 75 and down to 48 tonight. We never did get any rain yesterday. Just a lot of thunder. A lot of high winds. But no rain. So, hoping it rains tonight because we're on a mandatory ban for watering right now. They had one of the pumps or something break in the water thing, so we're all supposed to really limit our water. So, but hopefully that'll be fixed by Monday. Yesterday went well. I got a little lonely. I don't normally get real lonely. I'm used to being alone most of the time, but end of the week, husband's been working a lot of late nights. Just once in a while, I wish you could just sit down, have a good conversation with somebody. But it is what it is. I'd rather, not put up with the bullshit of many people. But, I vented and cried a little bit when my husband got home. He understood. Part of that was too is being limited sometimes. Being limited physically, and you have to wait for your spouse to get home to help you lift up or move stuff, and then you're afraid that it's not going to happen, because he's got his own physical problem and stuff. But we did an alternate plan. We still got a lot of the studio cleaned out last night. I will finish setting that up today, so I can work in that. Excited. Yes, I've already got the door shut to it, which is awesome. And we moved the cat litter box down all the way downstairs. They only need one. They're really good about just going to the bathroom, in their box. So, they're both fixed and everything. So, moved the cat litter box downstairs and their cat food and water, which is nice because that way we won't have to worry about the dogs getting into either anymore. And that way we can close my studio door. We don't need to have that open any longer. We've got it to where all I need to do is vacuum and clean the floor in there, and then I'll be able to move my drafting table. And then I have a secondary table I'm putting up, so I can have basically 3 pieces of work at least going on in there, which will be lovely. Did do a pen and ink. Started a pen and ink last night. If you're on Facebook, you've already seen a picture of just the preliminaries of it. I forgot how much I love sitting and just drawing, just putting on the headphones, cranking up music, drawing. So, I feel like my life is starting to have more purpose again. I've always stopped everything to take care of the kids and my husband and stuff, and then when the kids leave home and you're done also being the babysitter for the grandkids and all that, you find yourself lost. I did anyway. So And then with the health and stuff, and I don't like working with the general public. Now, a job where I'm not is fine, but, and my husband does great working with retail and general public. That's what he's always done. Excuse me. But, I just don't do that well with it. So, and, we have all the dogs and stuff here. I like being home. Working from home. I've had quite a few businesses where I did work from home. And now this is just for the pure love of it. I've already had the gallery showings and the commission artwork, and I've already done the commercial artwork and all that. This is just for the love of it. So I'm excited. I'm excited about just expressing myself. What else going on? Oh, I made that great big batch of spaghetti sauce. You guys saw the video on it here. That turned out really well. And another reason I like doing that, like I said, I never know when my husband's going to be late for dinner and stuff. So, that way he can just, I go ahead and cook everything, and then that way he can just reheat it when he gets home. What else going on? We're going to have movie night tonight. I'm having lean cuisine pizza. My husband's having pizza roll. He's going to stop and get himself a 6-pack of beer, which will last him 3 months or more. And he's going to get me, they make like these mixed drinks already that are like in a slushy form. I just want one of those. Want a pina colada one. And we're going to go downstairs. Oh, we ran a couple movies that are on hold with Redbox already. And he'll pick those up on the way home from work too. And we're just going to go downstairs and have us a movie night, have a drink, relax, which will be very nice. I already refilled all my wallflowers. You guys all know, you guys must have figured out by now that, like, oh, this chick's into some scents. I talk about my Bath and Body Works on me, and my husband has a whole collection. And I talk about my wax melts and my tart burners, in every room, and my incense, and then I have wallflowers, the Bath and Body Works wallflowers, with the scents. But I had to refill all those this morning. I had to refill the one in my room, my husband's room, the bathroom, the studio, and the kitchen. And then I've got 2 more I'm going to put out. Not sure where. I think I'm going to take both those downstairs. And it reminds me I need to put a wax tart burner in the studio. Get that going. Last night when I was going through some of the boxes, because I have boxes of canvas and drawing pads and paper and art supplies, but I was going through one box and I looked up and I still had, now I do my own incense sticks. I've had these incense sticks marinating in their scented oils for 3 weeks now. They were so impregnated with oil. It'll probably take a week for them to dry out, but they're going to be some powerful incense sticks, I tell you what. Excuse me. But that's about all we got going on. Tomorrow we're just going to do chores around the house. My husband needs to desperately mow the backyard, and we need to steam clean still. We haven't gotten it done because, like I said, he's been working like upstairs and downstairs. Of course, all I want to do now is work in the studio, so, you know, and I'm still working on the Afghan, still working on some ruffle scarves that I'm going to be sending out to some friends and stuff. Oh, I know, don't think anybody tagged me in a tag. So, but I did have one friend, Deb, ask me to tell a story about how my husband and I met. So I'll do that real quick. It was just right after my divorce from my first marriage, and my youngest daughter was not even quite 2. And it was a really, really rough time. I had to quit my job, and I was just working at a fast food place. I had to quit my job because I couldn't find any child care for at night. And the one babysitter I did find, when I arrived there to pick up my children, they were locked in her home, and she wasn't there. And I wasn't going to endanger my children like that ever again. But anyway, so I had been on welfare for, well, just food stamps was all I was on, for 2 months. And stopped in the store to get, you know, some supplies, milk and that kind of stuff. And he happened to be my checker. He was working there. And here I am in sweatpants, you know, no makeup, and the girls both had chicken pox. And so they had calamine lotion all over them. My youngest daughter had, and my oldest daughter was 4. My youngest daughter was almost 2. But she had it so bad, you know, she had the calamine lotion in her ears, on the top of her, you know, in her hair, because it was on her scalp and stuff. And this is back before they made the clear calamine lotion. So it was that kind of tan, rosy color. So they just looked, I mean, they were past the contagious part, so they could be out again, but they looked a sight. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm a single mother, freshly divorced. I have to get more milk and stuff for my babies. Went in there. Like I said, he was my checker. He started flirting with me. I laughed at him and ended up walking off because he asked me if I would like to go four-wheeling with him. And I thought, right, buddy, you know. I thought he was just being nice. And I got home. I got to think about it. And I thought, you know, he was really nice. He treated me just like I wasn't, like I was the same as everybody else. Like I was paying with cash instead of, this was back when I had the paper food stamps, you know, the dollars. Remember, you guys remember those, you tore them out of a book. Is that he treated me just like I was everybody else. He didn't treat me nasty or like I was below him or anything. You know, so I decided, well, I'd ask around about him. I asked a few people, and they said, oh yeah, he's a good guy and stuff, and you know, at the very least that can happen is he'll be a great friend. So I said, I'd write him a note. Because, you know, I'm shy. So I wrote a note, dropped it off there at the store. They exchanged hands with, I guess, you know, 3 or 4 of the most unreliable people. But he got the note and called me that night. We talked on the phone for hours, and the rest is history. We've been together ever since. This August 13th, will be 27 years that we will be married now. So, you know, that's how it happened. You know, and then he adopted the girls a year after we got married. Legally adopted them. And that's how it happened. You know. I always say he came over for a date to watch movies and just never left. You know. So, yeah, that's about, how it is. And I used to be really mousy and shy. I mean, super shy and really mousy. And over the years, I've greatly changed, But, yeah, that's what happened with that. I have no regrets. He's not, he's not only my husband, he's my very best friend in the entire world. My soulmate. I know I can be myself totally with him, and he understands. And we've gone through our own trouble. We've gone through hell and back many times. And, one thing never changed, no matter what our problems have been, is that we love each other. So, but that's that story. We always told the kids that I got them in a markdown basket, because I love a good bargain. So, and we had them believing it for quite a few years, that their dad was sitting in a markdown cart at Albertsons, and he had a sign, that's where he used to work, and he had a sign around his neck that said, "Please take me home," and that I felt bad for him, and he was such a good price that I did. So that was a fun story to have them believe for a number of years. But I'm going to get off here and probably play a few unnecessary games on Facebook, and then get going on setting up that studio. I don't care if I get any of the rest of the housework done or not today. That studio is going to be set up, people. So, and I will post pictures on Facebook when I get it done. So, I think you guys are all awesome. You are very much a family to me. And I love each and every one of you. And have an awesome Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.